On the menu, just about anywhere on Earth, pizza. And some of the best, Ben Tracy tells us, can be found in an unlikely place.
If you're searching for the best Neapolitan pizza in the world, you'd probably head here, to Naples, Italy. After all, this is the birthplace of the namesake pie, known for its San Marzano tomatoes and mozzarella di bufala. But now, some of the world's tastiest pizza is being made here, in Tokyo, Japan. This is the pizzeria of Tsubasa Tamaki, a pizza maker who has never set foot in Italy. Of course I would like to visit Italy, Tamaki says, but in my mind, I want to focus on creating Japanese Neapolitan pizza.
So what makes your pizza Japanese style?
Giving the pizza a salt punch is Japanese style. He throws the salt directly into the oven, where it bakes into the dough, enhancing the flavor. Tamaki also pushes his pizzas closer to the fire than the Italians do, in search of the perfect char. His oven is heated to a searing 900 degrees, resulting in pies that are too hot to handle if you're in a hurry. But what really sets Tamaki's pizza apart is the handful of Japanese cedar chips he tosses in at the last minute, which smoke the oven and glaze the dough with a slight bitterness.
So I'm one of those guys who I don't eat the crust. I eat the whole thing and then leave the crust. But when I came here and ate your pizza, I ate the whole crust.
Oh, arigato.
It's so good.
That's exactly the way I want it, he says, for you to eat every last morsel. Just 10 months after Tamaki opened his doors last year, the famed Michelin guide was already recommending his pizza. Perhaps more importantly, it's kid-tested and mother-approved.
Never thought I would say this coming from close to New York and New Jersey. I think pizza here in Tokyo is better than a lot of the places in the U.S.
Them fighting words.
They are fighting words, you're right.
Oh God, that's delicious. It's incredible. How is that so good?
Unreal.
Craig Mott is a writer who has been spreading the word about the new wave of Japanese pizza.
When I first found Tamaki, it was a total revelation. Friends would visit from New York and I'd say, I know you're visiting Tokyo, but trust me, let's go have a pizza. And they go, come on, let's go get ramen, let's go get sushi. We'd sit at the counter, Tamaki would service our pizzas, and they would just be speechless.
There's something culturally here, the exactness, the striving for perfection that is making this work.
Japan has a history and a culture of valuing commitment as a way of defining success. Not necessarily connecting success with making the most number of pizzas, but making the best pizzas as well as you can make them.
But if Tokyo has become an unlikely pizza mecca, it's thanks largely to this restaurant that opened more than 2 decades ago called Seirinkan. Its owner, Susumu Kakinuma, studied pizza making in Naples and then brought it home to Tokyo. To this day, he serves only the original M&Ms, margarita and marinara. Learning was a pleasure, Kakinuma says. Pizza is really like playing music. Mozzarella, tomato, and basil form a melody. It's a metaphor he takes literally at the end of each day, banging on a drum set in the basement of his restaurant. Kakinuma is considered the godfather of Tokyo's pizza culture and has now trained many of the city's top pizza makers. He also inspired Tamaki, who worked at one of his restaurants before deciding he finally had the skills to open what he calls his pizza studio.
So let me ask you this then. Do you think the Japanese or the Italians are making better pizza?
I'm not sure I should answer this, he says. This is all I know. If Italian was tastier, I'd be making it.